out my advantages. Dancing with your dreams, I focus the beam. Anakin, steady as a mannequin, standing stiff as the planet spin. Camping in, out of your mind, woke in the ambulance. Did his best in there with a champion. Shit.
Right. Champion! Hit the like button, appreciate that. Shake my hand, thumbs up, like, shake my hand, thank you. We got Miss Rita Puffin Loud in the building. That's not Rita. I thought I was Rita. It's Remy Card Rita.
Remy Card Rita. Yeah.
Returned. You know what I mean. She's in the building again. You know, champion. We here. She's here. She's live and direct as a judge for CHROME23's tournament. And I heard some behind the scenes stuff. I heard like the judging, which the way that they did this, they weren't playing. Remy wasn't playing. It was like a pamphlet.
Yep.
I had a pamphlet.
It's a little bit more than that. It was like a booklet. Shout out to Direct and.
You think you champion, Remy? That's what we do. You taking shit serious, Remy?
Yeah, she
My
is.
fault. Go ahead, though. Go ahead, Rita.
A whole lot of paperwork. Yes, there was a booklet with a complete breakdown on all sides of how things should be and how things will be scored and judged, right?
Beautiful.
Shout out to Direct. What he's calling it is the 5-cat system, 5-category system. So there's 5 categories.
The five sign.
Yeah, 5 signs of champion. It's 6 signs of champion though. It's 6. We got 6.
But
it's the same thing.
He has a 5-cat system.
Direct my guy.
Yeah.
I play around. Direct my guy.
Right, yeah.
Direct my guy.
So that was actually dope. Just to first of all be able to read that breakdown and how things should be judged and what to look for and how to score for them and having that complete breakdown just kind of right there in front of your face. That was dope. But yeah, a lot of paperwork throughout the night. Scorecards were given out, immediately taken at the end, like literally right before they came to us, the judges.
Yeah.
Scorecards were taken, boom, boom, boom. We didn't even get time to like add all our points up. They like, nah, Remy will do that. We just need the scorecards, bam.
Yep.
It sounds like accountability.
Right, nobody, you ain't editing nothing. Oh, Easy said that. Oh, let me give him this point for that.
So you had to stick to the script. You couldn't.
I like that.
You couldn't.
You can't go back. Oh, I gave somebody in this round. No.
This person scored higher, but I got this person. How does that work? You gotta stick to your script and the categories and how things are supposed to be judged and graded. So yeah, I think that part of it was a phenomenal decision with Remy Ma and the team that you know she put together with Direct and whoever else was involved. Great decision because we needed that. We need accountability. We need a score system. We need to be able to look back at something and say, hey, this is why it went that way. And not just have it be based on, I don't know, like fan opinion or whatever that person feels that day.
Right. I agree 100%. You think about it. We've watched battles, right?
You were in the building?
Yeah.
I had to make sure.
Listen, hold on. Let me be clear that I was her +1. She got me in. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I mean, they called, the funniest thing, when they called my phone, I guess Remy had lost Rita's number. Yeah. So they called my phone, like, so look, we need to know if Rita's available. Oh, hold on, here you go. Yeah, she was on the phone for 10 minutes. Damn, okay.
I mean, it's for the ladies, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Play your part.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I got no problem. But no, it was the one thing I want to start off with this. CHROME23's first event. Queens get the money. The whole culture was excited, but it was invite only. It was like you know, kind of had to be invited to be there. That was that.
It's an amazing event.
Right. The second event, things didn't go well with the pay-per-view. That experience was messed up. We all saw, you know, how that went.
But the battles came out good, though.
Right, the battles came out good.
And you watched it, like Vixen and Hustle was good.
This is the thing that I think Remy needs to be celebrated for and really made sure that people understand this. She listens. Remy be in the comment section, y'all. She do. Y'all seen stuff happen on OTFMZ and Remy Ma respond from that verified account. Remy pays attention. She went back. She said, okay, I'm not going to have the same issues that I just had. Yeah. She made an announcement before the event started saying that she was tired because she was involved in every step of the way.
Every aspect.
She said she was up till 3 in the morning.
Everything.
Right.
And I mean, from printing papers to getting clipboards and pens to down to the girls having outfits, hair, makeup. She's in the rooms with these girls. I know this because I've experienced it before.
She said it.
She's in the rooms with these girls.
Outside.
No, I need her makeup like this. No, I like this wig on her. So she's involved in literally
making
every
sure
aspect.
Everything goes good. I was outside talked to security, and they were saying Remy pulled up at like 12:30, unloading a truck in her truck, her personal vehicle, no security. She was there unloading, getting stuff together at the venue. Like that level of involvement. That's saying, again, this Remy. She could pay somebody to do that, and they would be happy to do it. But Remy's saying like, no, I want to make sure because she caught the flack from the second event, so she's gonna make sure everything was right. Her team, it was ruin your day filming them battles yesterday. So she went and said, okay, checked all her boxes. I wanted to make sure that the same way everybody had critique when the first, the second event happened, that y'all double back and say, oh, she did her due diligence. Proper preparation prevents poor performance, and she prepared properly to prevent that pessimistic public perception.
Okay, you got 15. You good.
She did. She's wild. Again, dope event. I'm gonna get my negatives out the way early because I had a good time.
Yeah.
So my negatives. Hey Rita.
Yes.
You and your judges. This is my only takeaway.
Okay.
Really. Knowing that y'all have this scorecard, I would appreciate a little bit more. I'm not asking for the 10-minute diatribe on who won and why.
Oh, yeah.
But just more so, hey, look, y'all have 5 categories. I'd like to hear who won each category. That's all. Just as a thing of feedback, because some battles, again, we know what happened in some battles. But in those close battles,
I get what you're saying.
when you say, I had this person, I had Jay Black, and it's like it was a close battle, that it's like, well, why did you have Jay Black? As a fan, as a consumer, that's something I know I would want. I know the cameras were on y'all as y'all were judging. Other than that,
I think you're directing it at other people. I did give just a tad. Like,
sometimes I was in there the whole time. So I was in there. I'll point out the battles you didn't.
Which one?
I'll point out the ones.
Which ones?
What was it? It was
Mike is good.
No, because I don't want to. I don't want to say the wrong name.
Huh?
It was
Rita
Caution.
2-1
No, it
over
was Caution
Anwar.
versus. I don't remember who cautioned back.
Rita
That's what it
2-1
is.
in this case in point.
Who did caution back?
He don't need.
You tell me.
I don't remember.
You on the spot, bro. You
I don't remember.
out.
Anyway, that's all right. Don't worry about it. The footage don't lie. If she explained all 8 battles, my bad. But in general, though, but as a collective, I'm saying you because you're the one sitting here.
No, I get what you're saying.
As a collective, as a fan, that's something I would want. When that E-Heart and Cheddar battle comes out, E-Heart fans are going to want to know why it was Cheddar.
And that's A-okay.
Yeah,
I completely understand that. I think, especially after the first 4 battles,
right?
You give your explanation, but now you got the battlers walking up to you during the intermission,
right?
Saying what's going on with this,
right?
But you judge me on this, but we don't got the scorecards. Remy got them.
Now you don't have it anymore.
You can't walk up to me, even though I'm right here, and review my scorecard. It's no longer in my possession.
Right.
Remy has it.
So yeah, so that was really.
And that's one of the things, like, we can sit and have that conversation and break things down. Yeah. But them knowing that we have a scorecard, and that scorecard and that 5-cat system pushing them to be more innovative and try different things. They want to know why you judge me this way if I tried this or if I did this.
Right.
Sometimes it's understood. There
was somebody who had freestyles in every round who I don't know. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they won the improvisation category on all 5 judges. Because the judges just said they had that person winning or losing.
But the other thing is it like, I think some people, like, there were certain times there were women who were freestyling at the beginning of a round, and some people didn't realize it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
that's the other thing too. Like, you got to know when somebody's.
Right. So, but that is where the conversation could happen. So if me and you battle and you freestyle at the beginning of every round, Jay Black didn't give you credit for that, but you say like, hey, so you're talking to him like, if you say, hey, I had Anwar winning the improv category, you can say, well, how can you explain that? If I like, that's all. That's the only critique that I have. I just wanted to be clear. That was the only critique I had from the entire event. It was 8 battles. 90s. Oh, my bad. One more. Timekeeper.
Those first 3 battles the rounds were pretty long.
Bro, that first battle, I don't care what nobody said. It was 30 minutes.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't mad at it.
Me neither. It was a dope battle.
The battles was fine. Please don't stop them. That was that first battle. Please don't stop them. Please don't.
So the both MCs went over time?
It felt like. Hold on.
I don't know.
That's fine with me.
Shout out to QB.
If they both abusing the time clock, that's
shout out to QB.
That's why don't stop it.
QB came to me afterwards.
And by the way, that's a rematch we watched first. The very first battle, a rematch.
QB came to me right after and was like, "You don't be painting on narratives. My round. This is what she said. She said my round wasn't longer. I was just getting more reaction." I said, "Okay, so that made your round seem what?" She was like, "You right." So shout out to QB keeping it real. But that was the thing. So I think it's Battle Rap Stats that does the breakdowns when the battles happen. Yeah, the time taken and all that. So we'll see. But the round's supposed to be 90 seconds, and it was like some of the battles, and maybe it was reaction, crowd reaction, and bringing it back and all that. It made the battle seem like that first battle was 30 minutes long.
That first battle was so crazy. I didn't want it to stop. I was like, this is great. Like this is phenomenal.
That's how you start an event too.
Yeah, that's definitely how you start an event. The judges voted for Shayna overall. So Shayna,
it was 3-2.
Yep, Shayna went home.
I'm gonna put when I put it on YouTube, I'll put this on the screen. Like they got this whole professional.
The bracket.
Yeah, the bracket.
Yep.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 20.
Yeah, but it was.
So.
It was.
Shayna went home with the win. Shout out to QB. I personally had QB winning, but I'm not mad at nobody for having Shayna winning because the battle was that close, in my opinion.
I think it came down to 1 point.
Okay.
Yeah. Like because the judges had their point
Everybody
system.
had like a 1 point difference or a 2 point difference where it was
for
that
who
close.
won. Right.
Yeah, I love when the judges get put on the spot. I think you tweeted out like, "Yo, this battle is neck and neck or whatever it is." Tony Bro's the last judge.
Yep.
You got the whole building watching you. I like that.
That's what it was, man.
I love it.
And that first battle, that's how it was. Tony Bro.
Oh, for this battle?
Yeah, for the first battle. Tony Bro went first. Tony Bro had, I think, Shayna. Rita. I tweeted out who the judges had.
The Easy had QB.
Then D-Rec had
Shayna.
And I remember looking at QB's face because she, how they standing there. She looking around. She was like, "They're gonna go. She's gonna go with Shayna because she's from New York." Sarah had Shayna, and she was like, "See, I knew it." But if you think about this, if they had went in the opposite direction, if they started with Sarah, it would have came down to Tony Bro, and it still would have been Shayna. So.
Yeah.
But it dope battle. I'm about to say I don't want to take too long. So what was the second battle?
Is this in order?
Yes.
Yes, everything is in order.
So y'all went left side first?
Yes.
Yep.
Bro, watch how this event started.
So next is 40 Bars versus C3.
What happened?
Oh,
what happened?
black suits for a reason.
This guy.
Go ahead.
I see what's going on. I heard what's happening and stuff like that. Shout out to 40. Her name is very big in this culture, so I think in a sense, they need her to promote certain cards to make this one. But I would have loved for her to just undertake this one battle.
Yeah.
Just seeing how everything went, it'd been dope. She took one battle. Because I think having the battle the day before, some people can do it, some people can't.
Right.
Had a battle the day before and the battle this one is
like
just
3 rounds for 25 rounds.
And that shit was booked like a week before.
Yeah,
up in Boston.
Yeah,
that hurts.
It was definitely a bad job.
I had her win everything. I had 40. I'm thinking like she prepped. She wants to be in the URL tournament. So I'm like, oh, this was something that she's been eager to do. So I'm like, I got 40 win the whole thing.
Out of there.
Sheesh.
My prediction had her out of there. It was just too much on her plate, and unfortunately. I mean, this is 25K. I feel like it should be taken serious. But 40 is a smart girl. She knows that she should have went up there and really took it serious. So it's one of those things she didn't do that, and this is where we at.
And this may sound bad to say. I took the Die versus Fines, and then came crazy on this.
So but that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, it's 25K.
Whoa! We're not doing that. You ain't supposed to take no die.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but that would have been accepted.
Morally, what we saying is wrong.
Right.
It's wrong. But you got to think this is the first ever
all-female tournament.
And you went out in the first round.
It's not even about being on the first round. What happens if you win it? Like, I won the first ever tournament.
Right.
Like, it makes you just rank higher if you win this whole situation. So
I think
I would prioritize, and again, I know that sounds bad because I feel like you're supposed to give every league
100%.
just do 100%. But
agreed.
So morally, what I'm saying is wrong. I get that, but it's like the first ever tournament. I'm prioritizing this.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I said same thing. When she messed up versus Fines, though, I'm not gonna lie, like the day before, I'm like, all her eggs is in the basket for tomorrow.
Yep.
And she ain't want to mess up and use none of that material today versus Fines, and then have somebody say, "Oh, she recycled." So I'm like, "Oh, okay, I see what's going on." But when I seen her outside the venue ahead of time, 40 is 40, and there are things, you know how 40 give it up. 40 comes there looking like $1 million.
But I thought all of them had to wear.
I was about to say, just a reminder, all the women had
all the women wear the
sweatsuits,
same outfit.
Same
right?
outfit.
But it's like 40's aura. 40 shows up when you was at Royalty. When 40 was walking around before she battled Miss Hall.
Oh, I knew.
Yeah, facts.
40 had royalty, like you just see that you knew.
40 was just looking at people like, y'all had
what you
jokes.
had, what you had.
Y'all had them jokes.
See me
That's
afterwards.
cool. And it wasn't no like animosity, but it was just like that aura.
Yeah.
I didn't get that from, so I'm trying to leave her be. Like, I didn't ask her ahead of time, hey, do you have all your like, it's not my job. But her aura seemed a little off. And right out the gate, it was trouble. And then C3 took the world, and she went like Thanos. Remember when Thanos hit what you call it, the moon? Yeah, that's what C3 did. C3 grabbed the moon out the sky and dropped the moon on 40 head. It was crazy, man. I want to make sure that y'all know I'm used to being in this situation, okay? So I want to make sure that C3 still gets her props. I get it. 40 choked all 3 rounds. It happens, okay? It was bad too. It was bad. Shout out to 40.
The first she cut short. The second she tried to like fight through, and then the third it was
she started out with the freestyle, and then
the third was very like ugh.
Yeah, it was bad going for 40. But I want to make sure that C3 get her props.
Yes,
because C3.
C3, first of all, I want to say that C3 covered a lot of ground.
Bro, that's what I was going to say.
Content that she had.
Yes, and them 3 rounds.
In 3 rounds, she covered a lot of content.
Bro, bring up something. If there was an angle, she talked about 40 and E-Heart teaming up.
Yep.
She said 40 lied to her about some things. Y'all got to watch the battle.
Yeah.
She mentioned the landlord.
VOD,
yep, VOD is available.
VOD, so pay-per-view.
She talked about the landlord, the shelter situation. There was a lot.
Popeyes.
Popeyes. The fines was landlord.
C3 mentioned the Bonds battle. Like, you dealt...
Like, again, she freestyled about the... I don't know if it was a freestyle or if it might have been a free... It must have been a freestyle, right? Because that was... Yeah, she talked about a lot.
Yesterday,
she covered all grounds. All grounds.
C3 was up there looking like...
If there's anything you can think about that has been said to or used...
Against 40. The coffee battle, but she brought up...
The coffee battle and all. Everything.
And they friends.
And the bar for the coffee battle is crazy. Oh my goodness. So, shout out to C3.
I want to make sure she got her props. Because again...
She took this serious.
Right. C3 was there. She was prepared for 40 to be on 100%. So...
Sheesh.
And then right after that.
Oh, damn, it's more.
No. So right after that, we get to E-Heart.
Yeah, it's about to go.
And I'm like, so these are our first 3 battles. QB and Shayna, 40 and C3 and E. I'm like, bruh, okay.
Crazy. Wow.
E-Heart and Cheddar.
I heard this was close.
It was.
It was close. This was This was our second close battle of the night.
This is going to be the rock. It's a robbery.
Yep.
These judges don't know what they're doing. Oh my God.
Is already on the spaces, creating narratives and things like that.
Oh boy.
E-Heart, you're going home. You're home. You're not there anymore. It's over. It's over. So no, shout out to E-Heart.
I didn't know what happened there. Wait a minute.
It's all love.
Nah, E-Heart, no, I love her. It was really close. I think everybody had a different viewpoint looking at this matchup. Me seeing Cheddar rise, up in this game and certain things that she struggled with, I seen her perfect them that night. E-Heart was in her bag. She literally at one point had the crowd, like you can hear a pin drop. The crowd was so silent, hanging on to every single word. It was like, it's one of those things where you like, damn, she's wilding, but you can't even interrupt her because you want to keep listening. They both did their thing. Cheddar went home with the win. Cheddar went home with the win. E-Heart.
Wait, can we ask how many judges picked one person?
It was 3-2.
It was 3-2 in this
one. I'm gonna ask that moving forward. I'm pretty sure with other battles it was.
So no, the first battle was 3-2.
3-2.
The first battle, QB and Shayna was 3-2.
And this was the second close battle where people are like, damn, it's a 2-point difference.
Right. Because the second battle, the 40 battle, nothing happened. Easy scorecard said, y'all know what happened. That's what that was his scorecard.
Well, that was his response.
Easy.
That's what he said. My scorecard says, y'all know what. That's what.
That's what you do, Easy.
Yeah. So
It was Miss Miami versus Hazy.
Hazy.
Hazy, part of me.
Shout out to B More.
And the thing about it, Miss Miami came into space. We were doing the.
Oh, I was there for that. She was in there
suite.
screaming.
Yeah, she's like, y'all gonna stop playing my name. Who did that? Who did that LTBR? Who runs LTBR? Who runs it? Jay Black, you run. I don't run that shit. Right. No, that's not us.
That's how Miami talks too. That's the funny part.
Like,
I got you.
Yeah.
So to see her win, again, her name is Event. So that's dope.
I'm not going to hold you. Going into it, I knew she was going to win. I never doubted Miss Miami. She has very slick, witty punches. She's standing toe-to-toe with men. And not just, this is, just any... She's standing toe-to-toe with men, the guys, when they're at their prime and things like that. So, I mean... I never doubted her at all whatsoever. Hazy, on the other hand, while she has made a return, she hasn't been 100% flawless in delivery. I wasn't sure if she would be choppy or anything like that. So there's certain aspects to her returning that, I feel like this tournament she wasn't going to be able to move forward past the first round. So shout out to Miss Miami. I had her winning this one 100%, and she went in there and showed and proved her delivery. I'm not going front though. Hazy has a nice pen as well. Wordplay is phenomenal over there with Hazy, but her delivery, she was kind of rushing through her rounds. And with Miss Miami, her delivery, her performance, flawless, and on top of having the bars. So yeah, Miss Miami.
Okay. We got C-Bree, the lyricist, versus CHROME.
Yeah, I missed that one in the next.
And she's from Philly, right?
Yes. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Philly.
Easy didn't pick her.
Nope. Easy didn't pick her?
She from Philly. Easy. A-Verb told me in the spaces.
Oh, wow.
That's what we doing, Easy?
Oh, wow.
Come on, man. You told me I got to pick you to win every battle. I'm joking. Can I joke with championships? Can I joke?
You had a little bit of fun.
Gosh, they took everything so
that one
serious
was crazy
man.
too. Shout out to C-Bree, man. Her bringing up just like, just rapping about stuff that we've seen from her online and things that people know. It's effective in that ring. Shice Raw got crazy delivery, crazy believability. She had some dope bars, but overall, C-Bree, like she was more of she won more of the categories.
Okay, next up, and we got it. If we're going to talk people that messed up, battle the day before, Bonnie versus Caution happened on RBE.
Right, the
day before. And they had apparently a really good battle. I'm about to double check that. My own verification.
Yeah, I saw what you call them say, like it might have been battle of the night. So
for them to double back and her to get a win now, that's actually commendable. Yo, that's crazy. To have it together for a 3-round battle and then come here from a 3-round battle in 2 days.
Right.
I'd say 24 hours. That's crazy. But I'll let you, break that down.
Bonnie and her props, effective.
She brought a prop to the tournament?
Effective.
Oh.
It wasn't nothing crazy.
Oh, it wasn't nothing
crazy, but y'all gotta get the VOD. I gotta watch.
Okay.
Bonnie and her props effective. Her content effective. Her delivery. She's definitely been working on her delivery and performance, because that wasn't the, just kind of chill, laid back, kind of, no. She wasn't monotone. She was keeping up with the crowd, like keeping the crowd engaged. Bonnie, man... And her bars were up, her bars were crazy. She had some crazy bars, all three. Bonnie took this one. I forget how many judges had Bonnie.
I missed
I'm not sure if it was every judge, if it was unanimous or not. But Bonnie went crazy. K-Profit, she did what K-Profit does. I just don't feel like Bonnie was touching certain topics.
I'm surprised.
That was like
K-Profit, the one that battled A-War, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And she did pretty good versus
she did good versus Bonnie, but Bonnie was talking about certain things that, had the crowd going crazy, like, hold up. I mean, she had jokes, she had some funny stuff, she had some serious stuff, she was being sarcastic. It was a lot that went into that. And her performance, like I said, she upped her performance. So that was something that we definitely wanted to see from Bonnie overall. So she delivered.
I got to talk about her as well. The same props we gave to Bonnie.
Gotta give it the caution.
Because again, she arguably had, according to RBE, one of the performance of the night or the moment of the night as well. And for her to do 3 rounds at RBE within 24 hours, go back to New York, Queens, and to get a W, that's commendable to me. Just giving out props.
Yeah.
Clap it up for them. Clap it up for the ladies.
Shout out to Bonnie and Caution. But how this one go?
That one was a good back and forth. Good back and forth. I think overall, Caution's performance, her engagement with the crowd, just her energy was like, it was just through the roof. So it definitely won people over. I think that was the main thing that was winning people over with her. But good bars. She was talking her talk. So that, you know, but I think overall her performance, and just as some people haven't seen her and they didn't know what to expect, they were surprised. Some people were pleasantly surprised. So.
Okay. And again, shout out to her because she's making her way up.
She is.
She's going to have to battle Yoshi next. So
Who did she battle?
She got Bonnie.
Who did she battle?
Caution
battle who?
for this time?
She battled Chirac, right?
Chirac, yeah. Right, because
no,
you kept saying Chirac.
Chirac, what's the name?
Oh, it looked like Chirac.
It's spelled that way.
Yeah, it's spelled that way. But people
shout out to her. She did have some good bars. I do want to say, when you bring your people out to stand behind you when you're in a situation like this, in a battle like this where it's 25K on the line, I expect them to literally have heard your bars before, know when to react, know how to react. Like, they should be in the background, like, really, you know, holding you down the way the entourage is supposed to. And I'm not saying overdo it, but I feel like they weren't really engaging while she was rapping. So they were there, but they were just there.
Other people were though?
I feel like her delivery, I feel like she was rushing through her raps, first of all, but the way she was delivering them, it makes sense. But the way she
that battle felt like both of them rapped for 90 seconds. I remember tweeting that. Like, that battle was started and it was over.
And she had some crazy heavy hitting bars too, but I think the way she was delivering, I think it was at one point in time during the battle, she kind of was like looking like, damn, y'all not going. And that's one of the things that's like, oop. Because you can't be getting thrown off by the crowd. Go ahead and rap your rounds. So I do believe a few people had Chirac winning.
Yeah.
But overall, Caution won.
All right, last one, and I heard she was popping off.
Oh, yeah.
Yoshi G versus Coco Cakes.
Yoshi might have, for myself, I'll speak for myself.
Yeah.
Might have had performance of the night. She might have.
What you just hold on? What you hold on? Let me tell you about. Let me just tell them who.
Go ahead. Tell me who else was on.
QB.
Yep.
Shay Ashley, 40 bars. C3.
We talking performance.
Cheddar.
Right.
Hey Hazy. Miss Miami. You tell me Yoshi.
All right. So listen. All right. I had to think about
Bonnie.
That. If I'm thinking about everything, so I missed the Bonnie battle and I missed the.
Okay, so they're exempt.
Right.
But everything else.
I missed them other two battles, but other than that. It's either Yoshi or C3 as far as like, if you still did champion of the night, it would be one of them two. And I think, oh, damn, hold on. So you can put them side by side because both of their opponents choked all 3 rounds. So you can put them side by side. Yeah, I might go with Yoshi. Yoshi seemed, no, I don't know, because that 3rd round from C3, dang, I don't know. It would be close. Okay. Yoshi or C3 was my performer of the night. Yoshi was up there wilding.
Man, the chat got lit when you start talking about Yoshi. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Yo, listen, I'm going to say this. I seen somebody say Yoshi
little ballerina dance thing, like when she rapping and she get ready to lift the gun and all that. I love it, yo. She do this little thing and then she lift the gun. Yo, another thing I want to say about Yoshi. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Because you're taking too long.
Yoshi, the thing with Yoshi is this element. It was pit style, you know, small room, small setting. Yoshi is like K-Shine on the stage in that pit style. Yoshi versus Tony Blanco, Yoshi versus Lady Caution, and now Yoshi versus Coco Cakes. I'm just saying, leave Yoshi alone in that small
We about to find out. She's in the tournament.
Huh?
So we about to find out if we should leave her alone because she's in the tournament.
Yeah, facts. In that small room?
It's every 3 weeks, right? Rita?
Yeah, every 3 weeks. If Remy is going to have the event back at the same location.
It is?
I'm saying, if she's going to have the event back at the same location, y'all might be in trouble.
Yeah, that performance
they might be in trouble. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give that up, man. Yoshi versus Coco Cakes. Yoshi was up there wilding. I mean, she was so comfortable. Coco Cakes went first. And, you know, again, she had turbulence all 3 rounds. And I felt so bad for her because before the battle, I was outside. Coco was outside. She was running her raps like the whole time. So it looked like, you know, she was comfortable with it.
The lights.
I think that's what it was. Because she got through like the first 4 or 8 in her first round. And she says
had like
it.
a little, she had like a little stutter, and then she tried to get it back. And
yeah, and then she says, I mean, I'm sure it's in the footage. She's like, yo, what the F? It's like, because I'm saying to myself, like, I was like, I heard you rap. I know what come next. Like, oh, damn. Like, it was a bad job. But Yoshi did her numbers. Yoshi was up there wilding.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, since Miss Puffin Loud is a judge, you know.
Champion! Thank you for watching. And for more exclusive content and to be a part of the process, please subscribe to the Champion Gold Patreon. Salute. Shake my hand. And now my advantages, dancing with your dreams, I focus the beam, Anakin, steady as a mannequin, standing stiff as the planet spin, camping in, out of your mind, woke in the ambulance, did his best in there with a champion. Shit.
Right.